Why, hello. Welcome to my house. Hello.
Welcome to 37 Questions. Where are you right now?
I am in Portland, Oregon.
3 words for how you would describe Portland.
Unique, fun, green.
I was gonna say weird, but that was good. I like
Weird,
those.
yeah. Unique.
All right.
I'll go with unique. Yes.
Yes. Have you watched Portlandia on Netflix?
You know, I have only watched 2 episodes of Portlandia.
Really?
Where is it?
Portland.
Oregon?
Yeah.
What was the first thought that came to your mind this morning, like when you woke up?
Good question. First thought when I woke up, what time is it?
I love it. Do you have any morning affirmations?
You know what? That would be a good one to do. One that my husband Lance and I have developed recently is, today is the best day ever.
Woo! I love it. Where are we now? We're in your living room?
We are in the living room here. We'll do the living room / dining room.
Yes. I'm so excited we're getting a sneak peek because we get like just certain locations when you and your hubby come on Instagram. So we're getting to see the whole thing. How many floors are in there?
There are 2. So we have this floor and then, well, I'll bring you for a part of it. So
All
up
right.
the stairs. You can see it's like a recording room. Lance's recording room. Office where we have
Cool.
some more of my plants.
Nice. Yes, and we all recognize those plants because we see them.
And, yes, on Instagram. And the bookshelf.
Nice. Do you play an instrument?
I grew up, I played the piano when I was growing up. Attempted to teach myself guitar. Didn't get very far. So I semi-know guitar, did 11 years of piano, and yes, have actually back downstairs. My
Wow.
piano's right there.
Nice. All right. So you said earlier in childhood you're self-taught, correct?
Guitar, yes.
Yeah. Guitar, yes. Okay. And then you say you learned piano where?
Started off, my grandma taught me for a couple of years, and then I had several different teachers, and I believe I had 11 years of lessons.
Wow. Now, I know you're holding the phone. I will totally ask you to play something if I was actually in that room. But we're going to skip that one because that would be hard to play something. So where were you born?
I was born in a small town in Michigan called Fremont, Michigan. And a fun fact about Fremont, Michigan is that it is the baby food capital of the world, because
Really?
Gerber baby food originated in Fremont, Michigan.
Wow, that is a really fun fact. All right. Talking about just like memories back home since you're in Portland, what do you miss the most about home?
At home, we had a boat that we'd take out on the water in the summer, and that was one of my favorite things to do in the summer, was to get time outside on the boat, wakeboarding or tubing. So definitely miss that.
Oh, wow. I will miss that too. The least thing you miss about home for you right now?
The winters. They're so cold and so snowy.
Wow. What's one thing that Portland has an advantage over your hometown? As you take your glass of water.
Yes. Portland, an advantage is the mild mild weather throughout the year. And it's so beautiful. So many areas to go out and hike. You don't have to drive very far at all to find somewhere.
What's your favorite outdoor activity?
Favorite outdoor activity is paddleboarding. In the summer, I love to go out, and there are lots of lakes and rivers out here too, to go out and go paddleboarding. So that is my all-time favorite.
Got it. I see that you're taking us to your backyard.
It's a little dry back here, but you can see my garden.
Yes. Oh, garden. What's your favorite thing to do in your backyard?
My favorite thing would be come out and sit and enjoy. Well, I actually, my poppies, I had to pull them out because they're all dry, but it's really fun when they're out and fresh. There are bees that'll just come and buzz throughout the poppies. And so I love sitting and listening to them.
Wow. What's that behind you? Is that a garage?
This is a shed.
Oh, a shed. Okay.
It is.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So now that we're outside, I see sun and you live in Portland. Okay. So besides that myth that it's never sunny, what's another myth that people have about Portland?
Another myth. I would say people have a certain view of what Portlanders are like that may not be fully accurate. There's all kinds of different people, sun shining right in my face. There's people of all sorts out here, and although there are some really unique things that I see, like people walking parrots or
What?
Yeah, people walk their parrots sometimes.
That is crazy. Okay. All right, let's talk about food really quick. What is your favorite restaurant as of now from Portland, where you currently live?
That is a tough one because my two favorites, but my really favorite closed just recently. Yeah, and it was called Jurassic PDX, and you get little tiny dinosaurs. Everything was dinosaur themed, so.
I was not gonna ask your favorite animal because I already know. Could you please tell everybody what your favorite animal is?
We're going back inside. I really enjoy dinosaurs. I did teach 5-year-olds, so
they love it too.
Yes, and yeah, I have all these little guys that I've gotten from that restaurant that closed. So.
No way.
Yeah,
well, there
so
you go.
many.
You get to have a little piece of that restaurant with you. Wow. What's your favorite date night that you have with Miss I am Dr. Lance?
We really enjoy going out and having a meal at a restaurant. Usually it's burgers, but yeah, taking a night to go out and have dinner and talk and whatever comes up. Usually there's better conversation when we're out than if we're at the house. So.
Yeah. So who cooks at home?
I do most of the cooking, however, Lance helps. So he calls himself the sous chef, and I put everything together. So.
Gotcha. Who does the dishes?
That would be Lance. He likes to clean up, so.
Okay, that is cool. If you were to describe a magical first date, what would that look like?
Magical first date. You know what? I'd say I really love the water. And so a trip to a beach, spending time by water, and having a meal out at the beach, whether it's something you pick up or a picnic, that would be amazing. And watching the sunset at the beach.
Got it. Okay, so the beach and the water. All right. Well, I was gonna ask mountain hideaway or beach house. Which one would you choose?
Those are both good choices, although beach is definitely my
Yeah, I think Lance likes his cabin. I still remember
yeah.
that. Puppies or kittens?
Oh my goodness. I'd say puppies, although kittens are absolutely adorable. And I do every now and again get cat friends in my yard. So
Have you named them?
I haven't, no.
Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about books. What is your all-time favorite book of all times for you?
Oh, you know, I just recently read The Alchemist, and I would say that one.
Yes, yes, yes. What's a book you read because everyone was reading?
Twilight. I read the whole series, though I never read Harry Potter. So,
Get out of here, but you watched the movie. So what is your favorite Harry Potter movie?
I have only seen one of them, I believe.
Really?
And
Which one?
what's the one where they go back in time?
Oh man, I don't know. Jimmy's the Harry Potter nerd in the household, and he is not here, so I'm not sure. I saw your comment earlier today in Mark England's Instagram about his letters. So I was like, oh, okay, that's gonna definitely be one of my questions.
I know what it is. However, yeah, I actually haven't ever read it. My biggest exposure to Harry Potter was my cousin. He was 8 years old when I was in college, and he loved Harry Potter. So he would watch the movies and he would tell me all about it, but I never read it for myself.
That's all right. That's right. So, who will be your favorite author?
Favorite author, with that I lean more toward children's books. And my current favorite children's book author would be Peter Reynolds. He's got some amazing stories for kids.
Awesome. Speaking of kids, I know the title is gonna go in here, but could you tell us your occupation for the past 3 years?
I have been a teacher. 3 years I was teaching 5-year-olds, so a junior kindergarten teacher.
Got it. Okay, cool. We're heading towards just a few more questions. Kristin, are you near the glass of water? Because I would like to have a little bit. If you
May
are.
I offer you some water?
Yes, please. Is it nice and cold?
It is, fresh out of the fridge filter.
All right. Since you were teaching the past 3 years, what would you want the world to know about teachers?
Teachers are amazing. They have giant hearts and they will do anything and everything for their students. They will put their students before themselves.
Yes. And what will be the biggest advice that you could give teachers when it comes to self-care?
Soft teachers, make sure you are taking care of yourselves. First up, drink water. Many of the teachers are highly caffeinated to get through the day, and I challenge you to change that caffeine for water and see what your energy looks like. And then, let's start small, taking 5 to 10 minutes every day to do something for yourself. That's not for your kids, not for your family, not for somebody else. Teachers, you matter. Take care of yourselves.
Yes, I love it. And what is your next big adventure? Because you said you were a teacher.
Was a teacher. My next big adventure is to guide teachers and give them the tools that they need to really get into that self-care, to work on the language that we're using throughout the day too, to form our days. And then from there as well, that influence trickles down to the students. And I am working on a children's book or children's book series, so that as well. That is on my agenda.
Those are big two bags that you're gonna carry in this awesome feel of adventure, and I see them link. So for the next, I know that you said you're gonna help teachers. What, and you mentioned about language. What would you want the world to know about language, Kristin Joy Davis?
What I would like the world to know about language is that it is very powerful. Your words are magical, and with them, you can create the worst day ever, or you can create the best day ever. It's all up to you and how you frame your language and what you choose to say. I can't do it, or I can do it.
Yes.
All in the head.
I love it. And I know you're walking us towards the door as we set apart anything you want this community to know, either about your next big adventure or anything else about you that we missed.
Well, my next big adventure is, I'm excited to see what it is.
Yes.
It is forming, and I'm looking forward to seeing what is ahead. So it's, I'm not fully sure what the future is going to hold, and I'm excited to see what unfolds.
Yes, I love it. All right, Kristin, this is the very last question. As you're walking us out, how can people get in touch with you? I know you mentioned you want to help teachers. How can they reach out to you?
I have an Instagram, or they can find me on Instagram at stories_Kristin Joy. And I have, on a link in my bio, I have a link to Discovery Call, which I would love to get to know you and learn more about you and see how we can work together.
Yes, I love it. Well, thank you, Kristin, so much for getting a sneak peek into your home. I know for me, I've only seen sections of Instagram, and now we're gonna get to share this on all those social media outlets. Thank you. You are the first guest of the Youth Developers 37 questions, and I love you for it.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my house.
I love it.